What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Snake Eyes, the movie. It was made in 1998, and how there's some weird coincidences when it comes to what happened on September 10th to Charlie Kirk and his death. Now, there's a big list of similarities between the movie and what happened that day. We're going to go ahead and bring you up the list and talk about them, and it's just really weird and eerie, and some of them I've seen some other people have done this list, and I think they missed some because I picked up a lot more than I think they did.
Yeah, this is uncanny. And if you haven't heard about this, stick with us. You're in for a treat.
Okay, now first, if you look at the movie, Charles Kirkland is assassinated, and in current in real life is Charlie Kirk assassinated. Then you have Tyler the executioner. Then you have Tyler, who is accused of being the executioner or the assassin of Charlie Kirk. Now, the little difference in the movie is it's actually a boxing name or moniker that he uses as Tyler the executioner.
Yeah, the movie is about a boxing match that's being held. And essentially, Nicolas Cage in this movie is some kind of a police officer. I forget. I haven't seen the movie since.
I've seen it recently. He's a police officer, Nicolas Cage. He's also a corrupt police officer, but he knows one of the members of the security team for Charles Kirkland, who is actually the Secretary of State at the time in the movie. And he is assassinated at the boxing match. And let's just say we're going to go over a lot of this movie when we talk about each particular instance, how there's similarities to what happened to Charlie Kirk. Okay. The next one takes place at a Trump-owned building. Now, in the movie, it's taking place at the Taj Mahal, and at the time in 1998, Donald Trump owned that building. And in current, Donald Trump is the current administration in office right now as president of the United States. In the movie, the assassination happens on 9/10. In real life, it happened on 9/10. It
Yeah,
involves an Israeli arms deal, and current life right now, it involves U.S. Israel relations. Really weird one is he's shot in the neck in the movie, and also Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck.
these similarities are starting to get really eerie.
Yeah. Now, here's something that's really weird. In the movie, they have a tropical storm or a hurricane, whatever you might want to call it at the time. They go between the two, tropical storm or hurricane, a couple times in the movie, but it's named Jezebel. Well, there's a feminist website called Jezebel that hired witches to put a hex on Charlie Kirk.
You can't make this stuff up. You would think something like this would be planned in some kind of a way. There's so many points of congruence. But, spoiler alert, it's probably just coincidental, but we'll get to that. Go ahead, Matt.
Now, the other thing also in the movie, there's two decoys. And in real life, there's supposedly two decoys. Now, in the movie is the woman with red hair and a red dress, and a man in the crowd who's yelling, screaming, acting like an idiot. Okay, well, in real life, it's an old man with glasses screaming around saying he shot Charlie Kirk. A lot of people believe he's a decoy. And then you had this other young man that was arrested because he was supposedly wearing similar outfit as the assassin was. Now, the next one is two people giving signals. Okay, you have it in both instances, the movie and the in real life. Now, in the movie, the one person that's acting like an idiot that's also a decoy, he's also giving signals. The other one that's giving the signals is the boxer himself. The executioner is giving the signal. Now, in real life, there's two people that are behind or right next to Charlie Kirk that people believe are giving signals to the assassin, which is not true because the two people that were there, one is head of a security, really good friend of his. The other one is a one of his really good friends and religious leader of his that
Yeah,
he's really good friends with.
his name is Pastor Frank Turek, so we know he wasn't involved.
Yeah. So there's a lot of similarities when it comes to the movie and what happened that day.
Just the fact that it happens on 9/10 and the names, Kirkland, Charlie Kirk, and Tyler, the executioner, and the shot in the neck, 9/10, the date, like just those are enough to get really spooky for me. But deep down, I realize it isn't like someone was copycatting this movie. It's just when you have enough people on the planet, eventually you're going to run into a make believe story that has enough components of a real story.
Or it goes concurrent with the real story. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Here's also the other thing. When it comes to Tyler, the executioner, the boxer, his first name is Lincoln. Now, Tyler, the one that is accused of shooting Charlie Kirk, his name is Tyler Robinson. So it's his first name, not his last name. There's differences there. There's also, he's also not the assassin in the movie. The assassin in the movie is actually a Palestinian terrorist. Or actually, he was working for there. It's you gotta see the movie. It's kind of convoluted. I don't want to give y'all everything because you should go see it so you can get an idea. But he's a Palestinian terrorist, and that's another thing. They're calling him Tyler Robinson, the accused killer of Charlie Kirk, a terrorist. So there's another similarity that I don't even have on that list.
Yeah, it's crazy. If I didn't, let myself be controlled by logic, I would be very tempted to say something's going on here. There's just too many points of congruence, but all they are in this instance is happenstance.
Now, guys, some of you might have a different opinion. Comment down and bomb, let us know. Do you think that this may be someone saw the future and wrote it down? Do you think it might be just clairvoyance? What do you think it was? Or maybe even a spirit came to them and told them what was going to happen to Charlie Kirk, and he just wrote down Charles Kirkland instead and changed the story a bit, and so on and so forth. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, we're willing to listen to any interpretation you have of this, and we're really interested to hear what you think, since there are so many points of congruence. But guys, this is the video. I hope you'll like, comment, share this out to everybody, and subscribe to the channel if you would. Have a wonderful day.